CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. Hey, we got the game. But I'm not going to stream it, of course, because the NFL. But we got the box scores. And, of course, those Patriots. Yes, those New England Patriots, folks. Told y'all it was going to be. So, there you go, guys. Up there, second quarter, halftime, and it is looking good for my Patriots. Not too good. I know it's preseason. We want to talk that stuff, but hey, let's go. Round of applause for those Patriots, y'all. Give the buzz a round. Let's go. And opening kickoff. Salute to T. Man, salute to that butt. Boy, bro, the back. All right, we got highlights to bring to y'all tonight. Woo, boy, we going up. Let's go. Anyway, we're going to get ourselves together, so enjoy and let's go, Patriots. Again, like I said, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, tap in. Hey, hit me up in the comments. Shows Jay's perspective. And we got the game, folks. There you go. Box score for you right now. And I will have some highlights. I'm going to share highlights, don't worry. I will have highlights up there for you. Have it playing in the background as well. Let you know we are tapped in, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the CSM365. Let's see how we look on here. So now when the receiver takes you outside, he's beat by a lineman, but watch how he finishes. He plays the pocket and rips his hand in it right as the ball gets in into Osborne. And he says, hey, KJ, I know you used to be here in New England. There is no welcome back to Chicago. I'm having the pass break up, and you guys are lining up for the field goal. Not too down territory. They're going to go for the field goal. 37-yard attempt. We're going to edit our title off. Got to edit the title off. Oops. Quit fighting, man. Yeah. Actually, do not have a wow. I thought we had a what's the name, folks? Yeesh. I'm going to go with Deion Branch. I know he has an MVP. I'm going with Deion Branch. I'm going to use context clues here, and I'm going to say, I don't know for sure now, but Mike Vrabel's back in the house. Why not say Vrabel scored a touchdown? You do need two pictures. So, yes. You need two pictures. So we're going Branch and Vrabel. Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have a big smile when the team meetings tomorrow. But hey, Antonio Gibson, look at the size of that hole that opens up. He starts it left, brings it back to the middle. You can drive a Mack truck through that thing.
I mean, you could get busy in that thing, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Which is a really good job. First Travion Henderson, now Antonio Gibson. With this new dynamic kickoff, we're seeing running backs be more influential on these kickoff returns because it's all about seeing the gap. It's like being at the line of scrimmage, pressing a hole, making one cut, and getting vertical. A great job right there by Antonio Gibson. Jeremy Springer, 62-yard return, 100-yard touchdown, and 62-yard Gibson.
Special teams guy is even cutting up out there tonight, bro. It's oh man, it is awesome. There we go. It is 3-20, folks. Oh man.
He's explaining to us, the kicker was right there, the guy who came out. You know what happened was.
Oh. Bring the boom out there. Oh man.
What would be the call? They're gonna say lowering his helmet. They're probably saying helmet too hard.
Mm-hmm. Try to bring that boom, man. Down back.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughing. It's defense number 39. This is the goal from the previous spot. Automatic first down. I'm sorry, that's a clock.
Clean the clock with that hit right there, y'all. Boom. Ooh, boy, I'm about to get that. Man, I should have clipped that right there. I had that one going. Ooh.
That's the part of it that they're calling because it's that old school spirit we used to say. From a health and safety standpoint, for players out there on the field, that was Jeremy Reeves on the defense for the Commanders. You don't want to see that posture right there. Jalen Holt, the second-year guy, second-round pick from a year ago, gets the ball coming around the edge. But that's a play out of not roll something, show up that you're pausing. And when you see that helmet straight down like that, you're looking saying, we can't have that.
All right, here we go, guys. Yep. We are up there, guys. And Charge. Woo, doing that domination. Beating on them. All right, it should have updated, guys.
Tell me what you benefit from defensively. Like, say you get a bad throw. What's drive me crazy? I'm a long quarterback. I hate bad throws, get spot fouls. The ball's so short, and you basically just touch the average and go back and they call it for PI. That's a spot foul. If they change some of these rules, maybe I'll still go out there and play. But you're right. Any penalty against the defense is an automatic first down. So that's what brings the audience. Everybody wants to score points and they want to see that. We were a part of the Super Bowl where the score was 13-3. And people come up to me that are not Patriots fans and say that was the most boring Super Bowl ever. But for us, it was fantastic because it was about defense making plays. And that's what's tough. As Zoe was still talking about, alluded back to the penalty is the thing that makes it a penalty, yes, his head's down, but also where the running back's head is. Because if his head's down but he hit his leg, it's not a penalty. So the way he moves his head, that changes that. We get to go for it. That's a lot of people there.
Football is back. That's why there's a lot of people there. 'Cause everybody wants to be there. I wanna be in the place.
Timeout. New England. Their first to 30-second timeout. Let's go back to the Bank of America trivia question. Give me the two players, Super Bowl 30, 39 goals scored touchdowns. Let's see the answer, folks. I got Gibbons. I had Gibbons. You said Gibbons? Oh, yep. Because Vrabel is going to be one of them. Yeah, this is what we do here, right? Here's a look at it right here. Mike Vrabel doing it all. I love how Phil said I knew that. He didn't say it beforehand, but then after it shows up on the screen, he knew the answer. It's the first shot he took at me when we had the first interview.
Yeah. So we got this boy up, y'all, and man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah. So we got this boy up, y'all, and it's a beautiful thing. There is man, that stadium is packed. I mean, Lord, the Patriots are doing their business. They doing the business, man. Man, we gotta run, man.
Touchdown. That points up for Morgans with the PAT. 62-yard return to set up the Patriots scoring drive. Gibson and then Dobbs. Cap it off with the switch.
I mean, it's preseason, but nevertheless, guys, it's a good one right there. I'm about to get ready for the clip and snap stuff. We got some stuff posted up there, guys. It's going down. Yes, the Patriots are dominating on their preseason opener. Mm-hmm. Get a box score. Can't get the game because the NFL is not about to be at my neck. I just know the NFL does not like us streaming their games live. I mean, you can cheat, but you know, I would put it up there, but if everybody else ain't putting it on there, I'm not doing it. I am going to my Instagram. I'm gonna have some clips and snips because I'm sure about the clip and snip. This Josh Dobbs is doing this thing, I guess I could put the Let me, let's put the real. Let's see if we can buy score up with the stats and stuff. Here we go. All right, so far this is your game's leader. Look at that. Josh Dobbs, Ramondre Stevenson. Please don't fumble the ball, Ramondre. Gene Bell, 1 for 18. Michael Gallup, 2 of 27. Ja'Cory Krosky. Touchdown, Travion. Look, 100-yard kick return opening. What? Drake made 5-yard touchdown run. 22 field goal. I mean, guys, we're dominating. Look, total yards 134 versus 97. Rushing 106. Getting busy. Now passing, I'm kind of alright with things, but and they're in Gillette, guys. So where we are right now. So we are now up. And we're back for action. Okay. Like I said, catch me on Instagram at Plus Sports Media 365. We are going to be clipping and snipping. Without further ado, Shador Sanders is out there today. He had a game too, y'all. We gotta talk about that boy. He does look like he threw a touchdown. Shador out there throwing tutties, huh? The boy Shador out there cutting up us, man. Football back, man. You might as well get ready, man. I'm glad we got a mic, got a new soundboard up. Got a wireless mouse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we ready, guys. We is ready. All right, so now. I know you go to open up your unveiling. Let's just see my little work payoff stuff. Oh god, there we go. Let's get to that Patriots up.
Good solid hit. This is the 2-minute warning. All right, looks like we're taking our last break here before the half. 2-minute warning. Good plays all Friday night here in Foxborough.
Hey, you see that? Patriot preseason? Look, everybody, it's live on YouTube, but I wouldn't suggest you people streaming. Anyway, we ready for football season. I ain't gonna take the plastic off my TV screen yet. Look, everybody, it's live on YouTube, but I wouldn't suggest you people streaming, because I am, I'm over here clipping and snipping, and I hear all me in the background talking. That's crazy, y'all. Sorry. I think I can mute this thing. I can't mute that. I barely hear the good noise. But we are right there, guys. Halftime is on the way. And I guess we can go for the first half highlights. We can show that. We can show the first half highlights. See? All right, good. We know that we are on. It works. There you go. So I can get away with streaming it right there. Get my other time. There you go. Oh, and if anybody see P. Jeff in the comment section, still I can't hear because the score's too loud over here. And I will be streaming that Saints game too. Yes, I will be, miss. So, guys, there we go. We're getting to the action. The Patriots are winning. We had a good week, y'all. We had fights. We had blood. We had coaches jumping in. And now we get the beautifulness of preseason kickoff at Gillette.
Watching the game. Seriously? Yeah, with NFL Plus. Get live local and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus.
Unfortunately, our flight has been delayed another hour.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in your nation.
Hold on, let me show y'all. Instant, look, this what we doing. Instant, what we doing. Instant, instant, what we doing. Wait, okay. You gotta do this stuff on the phone, y'all. Oh, guys, we got a difficulties with technology. All right, Patriots on defense, Commanders with the ball drop back, and time to throw across the middle. Nice pass down the field, moving the ball. They are moving the ball, guys.
Go back down to the Fox Discount Furniture Studio. After the 2-minute moment, great ball by Johnson. Paul, what do you say here? This is the first half of the myself.
Yeah, I think Alex Austin finally came out of the game, but that was really interesting. We saw him getting some reps in the slot, but we didn't see a whole lot of that on the practice field. Just the last couple of days, he started to get a little bit more versatile. They lost Marcelo style. He's out for the deal with a torn ACL. They really need another guy that can be the high Marcus Jones in that role. Looks like Alex Austin's going to be a little bit more versatile this year than he has in the past. Another guy to keep an eye on the Patriots, Deborah and Jason on this one. Miles Battle, really good size, 6'3", 200 pounds. Looking for those secondary cornerbacks. He's a guy, I know Patriots fans probably won't like this guy. He played in that last game against Buffalo last year. He was dominant in the second half. I know what it meant to the draft pick, but there's a lot of jobs still to be won.
He talked about that all the time. The tension on that sideline last row. He was 6'3". I think that always stands out in that corner. When you're 6'3", you can move, you can come in and out of your place.
Yeah, we got some decent corners out there. But it's now up, though. All right. I've cleaned up some of this to make room for the other stuff that we have to do. But I do better use some tip work, man. Yeah, we talk about defense. Shut down, come on, baby.
Yes, he was. Physical, really. I mean, he set the tone for that 2014 Super Bowl team in the secondary. He was one of our physical guys. But here's Battle. It's a good job staying in his back pedal. The receiver breaks down, he breaks down, drives. And look at the celebration. Put your seatbelt on, guys, because you're not going anywhere. You know, that's what Vrabel has been pushing to. Offensive defense, celebrate the defense. Don't show up the other guy. Get happy, get excited to make big plays. Get scored up last year. Drake may get that from team somewhere.
Nice touchback. Get the ball back in, start off. I'm talking about, guys, this is a nice game, people. Look at that. Patriots get the ball back, and guess what? Start the half, man. I'm going out with a bang, folks. Bang, bang. New England Patriot game.
Henderson can make big plays. Kyle Williams, I think, has a chance to be able to make big plays.
All right, there we go. Now I got my thing together. We got it played together. All right. We got it played together now, right? Yeah. This is what we doing, folks. This is what we doing, folks. Going speed, what is that? This is what we doing, guys. Game's on. I'm streaming anything. Hey, we did get that new mic to upgrade. So, let's go, Patriots. We are up and winning. In case you didn't know this. So, let's go, Patriots. We are up and winning. In case you this is what we're doing, guys. Change off.
Grab me a little bit, but I agree with you, Zod. I remember Coach Belichick saying all the time, if you carry, you tripped on those in-cuts, corners, they're too good to play.
One by each team. Pass interference, defense number 37. Holding, offense number 54. Those fouls will offset. Second down. And so you're spot on. It kind of gets bailed out there with a pass interference call when the ball got there. But he was blanketed. The DB there just has to do a better job of slipping underneath to be able to deflect that pass. But we always talk about 25 seconds on the play clock. But if a guy rounds that cut and keeps baiting up the field, that gives us that opportunity to undercut it and intercept it. That's what we have to search for. Hopefully, block numbers can do that too. Square that off.
Chisholm with a catch. Thompson, a good throw over the middle right there. It's going to be we're taking time out here. So the Patriots are going to call timeout, working on their 2-minute offense. Bring up the third down. And guys, it's a pack that Paul Perillo down there too. Jump in on this. There's your receiver depth chart right there. There's talk of can they keep 7? Will they keep 6? 6 is really the normal number if you look at teams around the league. But
yeah, Paul, who's jumped out to you so far that people might not be talking about?
I've heard a lot of talk about Tayshaun Boutte. I think he's had an excellent camp, right? And he's certainly gotten himself into that, I would say, a lock category. It's Baker, Baker, Polk, and then we go down to Bourne, Chisholm. These are the guys that are, I think, fighting maybe for one spot. Now, unfortunately for Bourne, he's been hurt. He's missed a whole week of practice. It's hell of a time for a veteran to be in that kind of a situation. But those top 4, the Diggs we obviously haven't seen tonight, but with Matt Collins and Demarcus Douglas, along with Boutte, those 4 are going to be a big part of the team, and obviously Kyler Williams isn't going anywhere. So I think there might be one spot open. Javon Baker maybe making a little bit of a push. Unfortunately, not being able to make plays in this game tonight. Still a job to be won.
And I think Matt Collins creates something that's a little different because of his size. He can possibly use in some of those tight end roles.
This is what we do, guys.
With somebody that's tight end. It hasn't been a lot of Collins could be a reason they keep some extra receivers.
We are up and winning division. This is what we do, guys. Oh, man. Trying that deep ball right back.
That's what we want to see right there. Hoping that ball was out there a little bit more so he could keep showing that speed.
I remember a preseason game with second or third quarter, and we called it go route. It's a play actually go route. I said, you're going to run. He goes, dude, just put it out there. I'll go get it. I thought I overthrew him by 7 yards. He went straight to the Jazz, chased it down. All right, let's take a look at our formation brought to you by DraftKings, the official daily fantasy sports partner. Other one of the Patriots who's out there right now. Cole Strange. Looks like he's getting some run right here. Yep. Got right there in the middle. Looks like Patrick Jenkins on the right side. Brown.
This is what we do, guys.
You can see Chisholm has been targeted quite a bit in this 2-minute drill. And again, he did a pretty good job right there getting open. Dobbs just misses him a little bit. But as he fades up away from that DB, you can see Dobbs is trying to throw it ahead so he can fade away. He was trying to do it too. They just weren't able to make the connection. And then the protection on the inside, you're looking at Dobbs working the entire game. Devontae was able to go through Dobbs and out.
Brian held up on that. He went down. Oh. Got ready for the pick in my hand and we go. That's what I have, folks. That's what I have. And then, 8 years deep. Oh, where is the flag, guys? Where is the flag?
And he almost fades inside. Almost back outside. But sure, he got it. pass interference. That's coming from two DBs. And I will say, good job by Kyle Williams stacking good back inside to try to force that by stacking. When he's stacking, I mean, he's not allowing that DB to bounce it out and force it to the sideline. He gets right in front of him and try to make that catch. Good job by Javon Baker showing up on special teams today. Showing up. This is the end of the first half.
Okay, that's it. It's going to do it for the first half, guys. Patriots 27, Commanders 3. There's your full load. We're going to watch that. Looks like Halloween, October football.
Patriots preseason football. Bank of America, powered to do. And by JetBlue, official airline of the New England Patriots.
All right, we have guys. Nigga, for the job, we're not running that off for the line that up on that, we went down. Oh.
Look, would you be a vampire, or everyone knows exactly what? So you just fight it to get what do you mean? I said 2 days ago I went to a 200 bed. Now I'm at 218. Part of me does believe that the energy you give out is the energy. Imagine back in the day. Yeah, we're just not going to talk about that. Yes, it's fun. So Dylan asked, would you rather be sitting out looking at the government basketball theater? This is a fantastic question. So if you have any question that you want answered, I will shout you out in the next video. So ask me a question. You only pick one. You pick Jesus, bullshit. I love it. So.
Now you know the being paid right because they're streaming this thing on their social platform. While they're streaming it, right? They decided to put doggies in the background, so I'm gonna just mute that right quick, guys, because that don't make sense. Anyway, those guys, y'all don't want to talk about it. The Patriots people. It's on preseason, but my boy and them, they are cooking. Yes, they're cooking. I know. They're cooking. It's halftime, so I can give y'all some so we can do some updates. And we can do the updates. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't think y'all will be able to catch the updates, right? Oh, yeah, there you go. So stay tuned. Ain't getting the updates together. I'm posting. We're adding to TikTok right now. We gotta get it. We gotta get on that more, guys. And of course, it's streaming. Anyway, welcome to the CSM365 breakdown. It is preseason game 1, New England Patriots, Washington Commanders. Live from Gillette, the Patriots are dominating. First half has been all New England. Travion Henderson took a opening kick to the house, guys. Welcome to the NFL. Yeah.
Washington did win the opening coin toss. They do defer. They'll get the ball to start the second half. Antonio Gibson, number 4, back deep. And this ball's coming out. There's your speed down. There he goes. Oh, there he goes.
Going to the house, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. He is out of there.
It's already a new season. The number 2 draft pick from Ohio State takes it 100 yards. So what this guy can be as a third down back, one more look at it, great blocking. And this is what has to happen, I think, more in the National Football League. If you're going to change the rules on the kickoff, and you're going to try and pooch kick that down around the goal line, you got to have an electric runner.
And we got a shout out to Jeremy Springer, the special teams coordinator.
This is what you get to, this is what you get right there. Oh, guys, that was awesome. Definitely about to get that one right there and get it posted. But back to the game stats. Let's get them stats up. Let's look at the game stats. Okay, all right, there you go. Look. By score, look, it didn't update, guys. Sorry. It's updating, no way, mommy, guys. All right. This is not only a good game to see what we all have been wanting to see, expectation. I mean, it's only preseason, but looking good. All right, and look at my box score. Then move my box. There you go. Come back. There you go. Folks, dominating. All right, let's look at some. Let's see. Oh, we get the same thing right here. Look. Josh Dobbs has the 45 yards so far. Hartman with an interception. I did turn around and catch that interception. Ramondre, 7 carries for 36 yards. Jaheim Bell, 1 for 18. And this is the scoring summary. And we just flashed that 100-yard kickoff return. And, man, we are now, guys, looking at a total. I mean, the passing game is kind of down. However, the rushing yards are what I would expect. Punching that ball in there, okay. Yeah, so it's not too much of a bad preseason game. I'm enjoying it, nevertheless, guys. But right now at halftime, we are Patriots 27, Commanders 3. Stay tuned, stay close. It's halftime. I am going to get you some more highlights. Hold on a second. Man, I don't want to mess That's weird, but. Oh, there we go. We're back. And like I said, it's halftime, folks. But if you go to YouTube, you definitely will see this game being streamed. I'm just not about to mess with my streak to try and get to monetization. So please follow and like the channel. I'm trying to get this thing up there, guys. However, we are 9,500 on our shorts. After we post more shorts today, we should get 10K on shorts. We definitely here for all of the sports content. We are here for it all, guys and girls. Follow us on X, Clutch CSM365, also on YouTube and TikTok, as well as Instagram, guys. We are on there. Yeah, all right. Let's just take a good look at it. Let's see what my boy Patriot Global he up to, because Patriot Global is also streaming as well. What's he done for the half? Oh, he'll be back after halftime. See, most likely everybody is taking halftime. We're like still up here right now, folks. Halftime. Actually, I'm about to put in my prize picks. Let's see. Should I take Chelsea Gray tonight, y'all, or Asia Wilson? Chelsea Gray can give me fun emphasis, y'all, tonight. I've been having a bad streak, y'all. We've been having Argentini did not. That boy got -1 yard. Oh my. What is going on? That's what we play week 1, y'all. After what we seen tonight, I'm more than comfortable saying that the Patriots are going to have a nice season. More than 5 games this year, guys. More than 5 games this year. Hey, remember that. All right, nice. My boy, he's on break for this. That catch us some highlights. We got Cleveland and Carolina. Mm-hmm. Maybe they'll turn on their eyes and ears over here to that Cleveland and Carolina. See what they're doing. Shador did start out and it did look good for the first half, guys. No cap, no line. So, thank you everybody for coming through. Make sure you check out the shorts. Ooh, we got 28 views, 65, 193.
Shador Sanders season, and then Marvin does a great job coming back downhill, right? Because you don't want to be standing there waiting for the football to come to you. Shador's going to love throwing the ball to this guy because he understands how to come back friendly to the quarterback to protect that throw. 3rd and 3 for the Browns.
Yes, they are. We're at halftime right now, so guys, just stay tuned, stay clutch. But there's a Brown highlight with the. Oh.
There is a flag back near the line of scrimmage. Dave Canales says that should be an incomplete pass regardless. But the refs are saying no. Well, you'll see that an awful lot here in the preseason. Point of emphasis always going into preseason games for my coaches was operations. No pre-snap penalties. That was one of the things Kevin Stefanski preached last night in the meetings. And it's really one of the things that they've wanted to see from Shedeur Sanders is can he work the operation and make sure that everybody's lined up in the right spot. He's getting the shifts and the motions. He's working under center, doing some of the things that he didn't get asked to do too much in college. Right there, 2 men moving when the ball snapped. Can't have it. So instead of a fresh set of downs, it's 3rd and long. Sanders steps up, throws. Laurinaitis got it at the 25. And it's another Browns first down on Shedeur's best deep throw.
Where y'all going, boy? He was actually get his little business in. We still at halftime, folks, so we're not missing anything. But this is the catch up for the football is back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a variety to choose from tonight. Oh.
Sanders rolling. He's going to keep it himself. Gets past the 30. He's going to take a shot. Runs for about 9, and that's a part of the game that we've seen a couple times tonight that really wasn't at the top of Shedeur's resume. And it's great to be able to see that right now. I think my favorite play so far, I mean, I know he threw a touchdown pass, but recognizing on that 3rd and long earlier in the first quarter that he's got.
Shedeur is moving the ball down the field, and I'll give him that much. They criticize the boy much. She might as well shine like a light bulb. You know what I'm saying, guys? Let's just keep it real, right? But they are playing I'm talking about Carolina. It's preseason. Y'all gonna say the same thing about me, though? Yeah.
First year wide receiver. Guy who finished up at Oregon. In fact, his dad, Chad, played for several years in the early mid-90s down here in Carolina. Was a defensive back. So 3rd and less than a yard. Marshall remaining in the game as Sanders goes under center. Browns going with their heavy formation. And Sanders just going to keep it himself and push forward. It's enough for the first down. I got to tell you, overall, Shedeur's decision making so far, really good. His touch improving, particularly on the touchdown. And recently on 3rd and long, we saw him zip the ball to Largadam. He's done a great job. I think he's impressed everybody watching him tonight, making great decisions. When to escape the pocket, when to stay in there and take the hit, deliver the football down the field. Doing everything cool, calm, collected like he was in college, exactly as he told us he was going to be when we had that production meeting with him yesterday.
And we're back at that, folks. All right. Didn't miss anything. We're still at the halfway mark. And of course, this is an interesting matchup. You know, I should pull that up on the screen for y'all so y'all can see it. But we're gonna stay where we're at. We're gonna stay right here. We're gonna keep it right here, locked in on the Patriots Blitz, baby. Yes. Podcast coming in tonight, especially day 13, and then going into the game footage. We're gonna have a nice one tonight. Oh, that's the stuff we got behind the scenes we're working on as well. But thank everybody for tuning in to the CSM365 breakdown with your host Jay's perspective. This is preseason game 1 with the Patriots and Washington Commanders. Preseason is here, and we're back. They're back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Shedeur moving around like, I know it's preseason, but that boy did some little moving around. Shedeur doing his little things.
Take a look at this footwork by Sanders. Not exactly known to have the speed of this.
He really good. He moved up. Duck one. Up. Nope. Can't go down right here. No. Let's turn this negative to a positive, and he does. He goes out of bounds. Not too bad. All right. So the Browns go out with that, and we are back to Patriots and Commanders, folks. Not quite. Yeah, not quite. It's coming. No. I mean, this is going to be interesting once we do come back, ladies and gentlemen, because tonight we have football back, y'all. We are back in the house, y'all. Patriots and Commanders. 27-3. I definitely am about to send somebody a message and tell them, what did you say earlier to me? Okay. All right. What did we miss, guys? What did we miss here? Hold up, folks. We got a little action on the side. I actually do not know which mic this is picking up.
That's the tough thing is you look at this play coming in. When you're looking at the replay, the ball does hit the ground.
Well, it looked like it was a turnover. I guess that was the case. However.
Trips another guy. Now that play ends up turning into 9 yards. When it's a play, if you can set the edge, it'll shut it down at 1 or 2 yards right there. Now as we get into the second half, the Commanders do a little no huddle, and that's going to force some of the backups into their game. They're getting their opportunity to communicate and figure it out. This one's kind of close to the first down mark, so we're going to get our first virtual.
Yeah, we're going to get our first virtual measure.
Oh, we're getting the first virtual measure. All right. This is the new thing they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. They got in the ball, right? That's what it was in the ball, I think it was. I did report on this. I just don't remember. But
so right there, it looks like we got about a yard discrepancy.
Technically, nothing really will be 100%, I guess. But there you go, the virtual measure now. All right, this is the first virtual measure I get to see. Oh, it's short. Oh, look at that thing. Bro, this, man, yo, the virtual measure is definitely going to change the game. Sheesh. This is now, oh, wow. Welcome to the new age. I mean, everybody else has this technology, apparently. NFL is now adopting it, so, wow. Oh, good D, but he got around. Good D. Still got around. Good play, my boy. Minor was on that. He broke back to the backfield, was damn near in there. Good stiff arm, though. You know what I'm saying? This is it. Hey, football. I'm so happy that you watching football. Sheesh. I don't understand. Oh, good D. Good D. That was a tight throw. These boys trying to thread the needle out here today. I see the backups is making it. Put their little, put their thing down. Huh? Look at the buzz out here cutting up, y'all.
New England is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch.
I ain't gonna lie, Mike is taking this serious. Mike is taking it serious, though. Yo, Mike is taking it serious, yo. We are getting challenges. Oh wait, look, oh yeah, that wasn't a catch. Ball was on the ground, guys. Ball was on the ground. Commanders are moving the ball, however, seems to be a little effortless. I must say, folks, it's not looking too good for them right now. I know it's preseason. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. I know it's preseason, but this is a good preseason game. So as we get set to go, let's see. We pause right now for a challenge. Coach Vrabes is challenging the ruling on the field of a complete catch on the last play. Look to me is bobbled. Looked like he didn't have it, but this is just me watching. Welcome everybody to the CSM365 breakdown. Thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for liking. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for being here. And if nobody ain't told you, the world is a better place with you in it. There you go. We have Patriots Commanders 27-3, and we are currently in the third quarter. We are under a challenge review. So I actually stay tuned, stay clutch. Thank you all for coming through. We got the box score on the screen. Technically, we actually could just go straight to ESPN with that box score. And boom, ball does hit the ground. He does hold and doesn't hold. Good challenge. Very good challenge, coach. Very good challenge. Brave wins another one, guys. Come on, let's go. And we got the McCurry twins calling this. Oh, y'all. We got two of the legends. Oh, nice ball. Nice deep ball. Daniel touchdown. On a post corner route down the field, the Commanders are moving that ball. Wait, look, let's see. I'm gonna get to the Yeah, Commanders finally do score, y'all. They finally scored. Commanders have scored. They are in there.
You can see right there, two rookies right there, Palmer and Woodson, both end up in the same gap. And the running back sees that, bounces one more gap outside to score a touchdown. A little bit of a miscommunication. We were always taught at the safety position, the guy in front of you is right. Whatever gap he's in, you go in the other gap because you're behind him. You can see it.
They're going for two right now, so interesting to see. Might as well, you're down. Oh, and they get it. They got the 2-point conversion. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go, my good people. Commanders score, folks. The Commanders are up on the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. And a 2-point is good. So Washington has actually scored. It's not going to be a total destroying of the team, I guess. But there you go. Your updated score, 27-11. The Patriots and the Commanders, well, you know. Tuesday, good red up. Look like extensions. So far, so good, my guys and gals. The Patriots are up, and it's looking like a ups. It's looking like a dub for the Braves and the revamped Patriots. Let's go. All right, we have a pause for the calls. There we go. We're back at it. Washington scored, guys. Scores now changed. Commanders are up. Not mad at them. And then Tom Brady had his statue unveiling tonight. I will be having that on the channel as well. You know, we got to watch it go. Brian Hoyer, salute to Brian, man. The B, man. B Hoy, man. A future, man, that boy right there was a dedicated QB for the Patriots. That boy right there was always there. All right, here we go, folks. Back to the action now. See what the Patriots do after the Commanders go down and score. You kind of want, I kind of want them not to let them score, but this is preseason. Josh McDaniels back on the sideline calling the plays, y'all. We have we might be watching a team right now that will be in the playoff contention this year. We might be seeing a team that will beat Buffalo for their division. You might see it. Yeah, don't talk about it, y'all. All right. Oh. All right, now, a new guy, the third guy, bro. He's in there throwing the ball. So far, not looking good right there with him. Saints fans, y'all gotta understand, it's like y'all hater. Shots. My boy Drake May was out there doing this. I mean, you know, he didn't really do what 5 of 12. No, 3 of 5 for 12 yards, and then no interceptions. So, it's pretty much, I guess, our running game. Because what is this dude doing? All right, see. This is why it's important at training camp these guys get their reps. Because, man, when you mentally put them in there, you want to make sure that they know what they're doing. And this so far with this guy, doesn't look like. I wish we'd have had Joe Milton still, guys. I wish we'd have kept Joe Milton. You know what we'd be doing. However, that's all good. 27-11, guys. Patriots up. Break. Jeez, man. Come on, my guys. Like, what is we doing, you know? What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? I mean, jeez. You talk about I want to see y'all finish the game fully committed to doing whatever it is that we did in the first half to keep it going. Because, man, you kind of hate to see it when the boys start to let them boys get a little breathing room around it, because now things are turning around looking like, wait, they got a little room. They got a little room. I mean, it's only preseason. We're not tripping off of that. However, I do not want to see them take the fucking foot off the gas. We don't. So, all right, well, guys, pause for the cause. Let's get started.
All right, a lot of talk tonight, obviously, about the running backs. And here's a look at the depth chart. Ball would go down to you first. How do you see this thing breaking out? What do you like?
All depends on how many they take. If they need that fourth guy, I think it's going to come down to Leon Larson or Terrell Jennings. We just got Hasty back in the equation recently. I mean, he's obviously not done anything so far in practice. So I think these three guys, I'm not sure they need.
Yeah, running back definitely important, because I heard Ramondre has a bit of a problem with the drop balls, guys. So not to be like that, but we want to make sure we think. All right, good. Finally, my boy connects. All right, Woolridge. All right, in comes special team. Here in Patriots did not move the ball on that play. Here we go, folks. It is Patriots turning the ball over on downs, kicking it away. Ben Woolridge, 1 for 7 so far. So it pretty much has been a running back show, right? Because our quarterbacks are 45 yards from Dobbs, 12 from Drake May, and Woolridge with 7. Meanwhile, those guys over there, Josh Johnson, 94, and Sam, he's 64. So they're actually moving the ball better than what we are, okay? And you kind of know we're going to work on it. Josh is probably going to have this game mapped out afterwards, because even though it's a win, it still seems that we're missing pieces. Now, wait. All right, Lions. Somebody more. Just hold on. Updated news. Hold on. Diana Rossini. Salute to Diana Rossini, man. She's like the female Ian Rappaport out here. She keep you with the clutch updates. I ain't lying, man. You ain't got Diana Rossini, Ian, and your favorite team on notice. Jeez, boys and girls, what are we doing? You better keep up. Let's see where we at. All right, Diana Rossini, 39 seconds. The Lions DB Maurice Norris was taken off the field by ambulance with an apparent head injury. This is the game between Atlanta and Detroit, which has been suspended. Okay, updates, folks. Lions DB Maurice Norris was taken off the field by ambulance with an apparent head injury. The game between Atlanta and Detroit has been suspended. This is reports straight from Diana Rossini, folks. Oh, we got it. Got defense. I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go, defense. Well, I told y'all in the podcast we've been doing. I said the defense is the bread and butter of the. Hey, we're taking that ball away. They're taking the ball away. Let's go. All right, they got three wide receivers to the right, and he bobbled it, popped it in the air, right into 39's hands. Oh. Oh, Jordan Pope. Salute to Jordan Pope. Rookie Jordan Pope. Hey, I said the secondary behind those guys. Man, you want to see those guys do this. This is what training camp is all about, man. I got to get this out, though. Diane was seeing it at this, man. Wow. So, all right. What else we got? We got some more news out here today.
Exactly what you said earlier. So celebrate with your teammates. Let's not act like we do this all the time. Let's go celebrate. Let's get that energy going. Let's
all right, boom, got that, man.
Another one. Keep the sideline buzzing. You know, one thing about Peppers, he's gonna have that energy. Yeah, Vrabel doesn't care about the hats. Whatever the hat you want on the sideline. So it sounds like that was something you were doing back in your head there.
That's all one time I do it. That's all you
do. Right. Oh, another one, Adam Schefter too. You know, I'm not gonna leave Shefty out, but Rappaport, Rossini, and and Schefter, bro. You definitely gotta have them boys on top. Definitely gotta have them on top. All right, flags are flying on the field. We have laundry, folks. I don't know what it is. We have laundry.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 59.
You're right, so I used to love that. That would happen in practice, and the offensive line, they wouldn't move, and then Bill would rip the offensive line in the meeting room for not moving and drawing a penalty. So then the
all right, and we have the Brady statue up there, guys. Yeah, that in there. We're popping the story out right now. It's posted, so yeah, stay right on there with us. And Woolridge throws short, and we will be short of the sticks. If you're Woolridge here, what are we looking for? If you're Ben Woolridge, I don't know what we're looking for with Ben Woolridge, guys. Touchdown. Fucking right. Let's go. Patriots score again. Yes. Let's go. Come on. Oh, let's rain down. Let's go, man. Wait. Woo. We got that buzzer on there, man. Chisholm with the score, y'all. Chisholm on the score, y'all. Chisholm on the score.
Sometimes it's just a nice zone. Ball is tipped, knocked up in the air. Chisholm still comes out with it.
It's good.
And this is what Greg will talk about at halftime. Complimentary football. Right there defensively, you makes an interception. You don't want to just get the interception or kick a field goal. This is what it's about. Fourth down, we're going. Chisholm makes the catch, breaks the tackle, scores. So when you make a play on defense, offense capitalize by scoring touchdowns, not kicking field goals. That's the way you want to play as a team.
Spot takes flops it.
I love that. I love that.
Yes, fucking them guys are baseball. Are you a visor guy?
I'm not a visor guy. I want the ball ahead of you. You got to protect it. So the bucket hat is definitely a go-to.
The visor right now, fit this in. I'm like last snap. I can only wear a fitted hat. It's got to be almost a size 8. He knows an pro shop, I'm sure. Patriots pro shop.
For everybody tuning in, you didn't know you were going to find out all the different selection of Patriots hats at the pro shop. We've shown you the winter beanie. We've shown you the bucket hat.
I know, right? Oh man, I got you guys. We gotta get our little hat gang back up. You know what I'm saying? Get some new hats, guys. This time, Patriots up 34-11. These Woolrich did a nice job. I will give him that. He did a nice job getting the ball down the field. Defense definitely came through clutch, taking the ball away, bringing it back, and the offense was able to capitalize on it. That's perfect.
Carl Davison's taking him a while to get back. You know, he's finally with the walkthroughs and that. But those two guys out here tonight, massive opportunity for depth guys to step on. Really get that step, not just snap size. How important is it for these guys to take a look at the depth chart for the corners?
It's so important. When you look at those guys and the opportunity that you just talked about, so if you got a flag on the play.
Substitution, offense, 12 players breaking the huddle. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
All right, here's your corner.
And so you said it. At the very top, we're talking about the top 3 to 5 corner in the entire National Football League. And then Carlton Davis comes over from the Detroit Lions. The rest of these guys, you're trying to figure out exactly where you fit. We talked about a guy like Alex Austin, who started out in this game, the versatility he's gained, playing inside, playing outside. We're talking about DJ James, who showed up and made plays for training camp, having interceptions. You're going against Debo Samuel in their joint practice. You're getting opportunity to go against Stephon Diggs every day in practice. You get a chance to step up and show the coaches what you can do and earn a spot when Gonzalez gets back, when Davis is back. They're going to be the starters, but you can solidify your spot as a depth piece and show the coaches how you're going to do it. You can take that one show to start with. We got to be honest. Carlton Davis was hurt a little bit last year. So far to start training camp, he's been a little banged up dealing with something. So if there's a chance he's not out there, these reps become really important to find that next guy out there. And as you said, as Marcus Williams tries to take another step, another healthy season he can put together in that slot. Maybe he can turn into one of those kind of elite slot defenders. But this quarterback is big because throughout a season, usually guys are going to get banged up. You can't just have 2 or 3 good corners. You've got to be able to go 4 or 5 teams on the cornerback position. And that's what they're doing for Marcellus Donovan, too. Somebody else is going to step up. They're going to back up Marcus Jones as well. As Marcus Epps, the veteran coming over to New England, making a play right there, out there on the sideline.
You talking about that one over there, too. 6'3". He's got some size to him. So you got a mixture of guys. It's not just all smaller guys.
But that's what you want. I remember playing here a few years ago, and we were pretty small that quarter. And it was tough. If you're going to play against some of those bigger receivers throughout the NFL, you want to be able to match up, even if they have 2 or 3 different guys that they put out there.
Yeah, guys, I would say Austin's been the one that really stood out during camp. I think we've seen a little bit of him tonight, at least on that side, as we said. But still another job. As I said, Marcelo Scotto was going to probably make this team. So we're going to look at, maybe an Isaiah Bolden being a possibility there. Another guy with some versatility. We've seen him even play a little bit on the back end at safety here. We got a flag here on this play.
Yeah, it's going to be a personal foul, I think. Ball's got caught, took 2 steps. It's a late hit to the chest. Could have been avoided.
Yeah, as they get it unfolded, unsorted here, I would just say
Pass interference to me, like the offense, maybe no safety. So to get the space in between them, once they push off, the ball was not caught. But then you got a 2-step late hit after that. Thought they were going to get him on the back of the late hit. Not the case.
Here's the push off the scene. I wish I would extended. But this is what you're talking about. Oh, right there. Oh, that's clean. But that's the thing. Yeah, they run Marcus in.
And that's what Vrabel's yelled at the
Yeah, right.
Hey, good job hitting him in the chest.
The guys were talking about the 3 safety looks, early in this game, with Hawkins being part of that. We've seen it every day, all summer. If they go dime, it's 3 safeties, 3 corners every single time. I think they like the depth they have back there. Obviously, they love Gonzo and Davis as the starting point, but I think there's more depth at the safety position than the corner.
Yeah, Paul, to that, we used to call it big nickel. That might play a part too. Yeah, guys having those 3 safeties, but I think you might see a little bit this year. They're keeping 3 safeties on the field, even when the team brings 3 receivers on the field. Because if you think back to Detroit, where Terrell Williams came from, Brian Branch, another safety, played a lot of time in the slot, playing that nickel position. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a Jabril Peppers playing that nickel position for the New England Patriots this year.
And Paul, I want to ask you too, a guy like Craig Woodson, who's shown up, what's he look like? Because I know a lot of fans will look at him and say, all right, we have a guy that can be a true free safety, a little bit of a different guy in that safety role.
Yeah, I'm impressed with him. I just haven't seen him as much with the frontline guys. It's been the 3 that we talked about at the beginning of this game. But Woodson's got a great reputation, for being a very cerebral free safety type. So, Jason, you've been looking for your brother back there ever since he left. They haven't really had anybody to fill that role. And, maybe Woodson, maybe he's not quite ready to do it right away now as a rookie, but I think down the road, that's the kind of...
I don't know, Paul. I don't know. You need to start giving me my credit.
Absolutely, Deb. I got you.
Those days are long gone.
They just take over 1st and 10 at their home time. So we get 2 tight ends. 2 tight ends have 12 personnel. Single back in the game. Play Ashley. What'd you like about that right there? Play it, throw. Yeah, snap out the rim, 26-yard gain.
Great throw, a little crossing route, cleared out with the post on a deep safety, and a great job by Woodridge right there, just stepping up, good touch over the linebackers. Love that play.
All right, let me ask you something. We talked about this Josh McDaniels offense earlier in the game, of all the motion that we saw taking place. From that quarterback perspective, what can that do to change what you're seeing pre-snap and post-snap?
Yeah, we would use motion for a lot of different things. Well, sometimes you're shifting to see if you got man or zone. Sometimes you're trying to get the defense to switch late when they're coverage and their rotation. So there's a lot of different ways with the motion, shifts, all of those things are used in the system to give the quarterback more information for the play.
That's a real nice skill by Josh Alexander. He was the guy that got that one to little slight punish, but to create that separation, and then you bring it across, go to the open spot. deep drags going to be a big part of this offense.
Yeah, those are huge, and there's so much emphasis put on it. You see a lot of teams that just kind of get over that area. Josh, Coach Todd Downing, they're going to teach these guys to get the vertical step and get up, make it look like a two-way go. So good job right there on that crossing route. There we go. Another offensive player finishing the run. It's not just the running back. Chisholm right there has really shown good things tonight. Catching the ball, doing a good job of that, but could have easily just stepped out of bounds right here. Usually receivers or prima donnas are a little soft, but instead he lowers his shoulder and finishes the run. That's the attitude of it. It's Stephon Diggs also says with the bucket have to get his guys going. And that's what you love to see from a football team in the preseason. A guy like Stephon Diggs, the leader in the wide receiver line. He's a street coach. He's not white, but he's into the game. He's cheering his guys on. And when you talk about the culture that you want to see from your football team on the first side of history. And still going. And you talk about Baylor's two goals. Baylor said that every guy needs to be ready to play the whole game. They won't play the whole game, but they have to be ready to play. And Jeremiah Webb with that catch. And what I like about that is the rookies always have to do little funny skits. They have to tell jokes. So yesterday we asked, who's the funniest rookie? And right away, Kyle Williams told us Jeremiah Webb. Jeremiah Webb said, it's not all jokes, baby. I make catches and make plays and talk a little trash. Maybe you can tell a joke right there. 33 on kickoff right there.
The Patriots are moving the ball down the field, folks. They are effectively moving that ball down the field. It is not a question. Now we have lines. We have a flag on there.
I think the team is going to hear a lot about this, though, because you can tell at the half, Vrabel said, and it hasn't all been perfect. We've had 2 penalties, but we got lucky because they've been offsetting. In the second half, they picked up more penalties, and they felt the pain of those penalties in the second half. And I feel like this is going to be where Vrabel starts tomorrow, and that team can't go backwards.
That's second penalty, too, that is accepted against the team. We got a player nicked up in the secondary here for the Commanders. As you can see, he's up on his own, under his own power, making his way to the sideline. Physical game. Safety.
And as you guys are talking about the penalties, and obviously in this second half, we saw they committed 2 in the first half. They were offsetting. As you start just get some substitutions in there, sometimes you see some more of the penalties show up because some of these guys might not have gotten as many reps throughout practices. As now you're getting in the game, you're getting some of these full speed reps for some of these guys, not the first time, but it hasn't been.
And I mean, heading into the fourth quarter, it looked like they're not taking it for love. Yeah, well, I'm on Steve. Good run. Hey, you messed around and got that boy Chisholm the third. Cutting up, guys. Nice slip screen to the left side, and Chisholm did the rest. Right there inside the 3-5. The Patriots right there on the baby, right there.
Patriots preseason football is brought to you by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? And by JetBlue, official airline of the New England Patriots.
Patriots are moving the ball, folks. I mean, it is not even hands down running. And we have a guy, Ben Woolrich, 7 of 10 for 102, averaging 10.2 with a tutty on his belt. Yeah, I was sitting here looking at the guy, and the guy started to look like he got a little rhythm, guys. And I was like, okay, good, because I was starting to wonder. if Dobbs is down, May's down. Who is this guy? And man, he's so far he's doing what he needs to do. Also, news is the Detroit and Atlanta game has been suspended. So I mean, we have an injury out of that game. Definitely, linebacker DB Maurice Norris was taken off the field by ambulance. So that game right there, guys, will be suspended. We will stay tuned and see what they say about it. But definitely want to send prayers out to those guys over there because nobody wants to see that, especially not in preseason opening, the kickoff. Definitely don't want to see that, guys. That's like, whoa. But Tom Brady's statue was was unveiled tonight. They call it the laser focus. Kind of crazy, right? Well,
All right, we're back. The score is 30.
mm-hmm.
What's 153 right there on that ball? Top rating jerseys, everybody par. Whoa, 153. We gotta find out what that means. Good shot there, guy. That's first and goal for 4. That's going to bring it down to 1-2. Second and goal for 1. Again, the offensive line, regardless of combinations, coming off the ball, being physical. I mean, you really don't recognize it that haven't been in there. See, second-year guy, Lane Robinson, in and out, right guard.
All right, man. I finally got good at this, guys. Transition, I got good. Oh, wow.
That was close. I think the Patriots are going to walk away from this game really happy with all the work they got in the red zone tonight. It's not promised that you're going to get those game reps in the red zone, but because of the defense, because of some of these line drives and the kickoff returns, they've had a good amount of drives in the red zone, so they'll be able to go back, watch the film, and break all that stuff down. What can we do better? What went well? Those are good reps to get to young players because you don't always get that in a game. You get long touchdowns, you don't score, you'll get to work in the red zone.
One trip to the red zone, 3 touchdowns, one's a 3.
And it's like that, folks. Add them on up. Add them up. Patriots, punch it in. Adding on. This is what you want to see.
Number 75, your left tackle, was pulled outside and gotten after him now. And that'd be coaching. Guys that didn't really play well a year ago, put in a tough spot. Maybe you didn't coach him up enough. And it just feels like, Doug Moreau, again, has got to play good football here. So far.
And I think to your point, sometimes when you're
Here we go. Just like that.
you got to step up. You got to be able to make some of those plays. You're not getting opportunity. There's some guys
All right, we're uploading a shorty now. But again, the Detroit and Atlanta game, preseason game, has been suspended. The preseason game between the Lions and Atlanta has been suspended in the fourth quarter Friday night after the Lions safety Maurice Norris was taken off the field. So that's an update right there. Thank you, Adam Schefter. More to come. I'm going to dig into that. I might pull that up. But we are officially now into the fourth quarter, and the Patriots are adding on to that score. They are now moving, folks. They're not playing with it. They're not playing. All right, guys. We are updating. Yep.
Folks, time now for our assistant coach interview presented by Optum. A healthier world.
All right, and let's get to while I hit the update for y'all, let y'all know what it is. Hold up 1 second. Let's get to this. Let's get to the news. Get to the news updates. All right, coming live from that. I told you that. All right, where we go? Okay.
And Coach Brown, what have you learned so far from Josh McDaniels working with him, getting on his system? How has that been?
All right, this is Adam Schefter reporting more about the preseason game between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons being suspended in the fourth quarter Friday night after Lions safety Maurice Norris was taken off the field in an ambulance with a serious injury. Halted due to serious injury, we don't have any update just yet. However, we will be updating our pages right now with the information, so stay tuned, stay clutch. This is the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. Jay's perspective is yours. And right now, the New England Patriots are exercising a clinic over the Washington Commanders, folks. 41-11 in the preseason opener from Gillette. Salute to the Patriots, y'all. Tom Brady was also the unveiling of his statue was also tonight. We posted clips of that joint up there for y'all here. Oh yeah, we got some good clips too, y'all. Afton Chisholm has been dominating, folks. Most definitely, our prayers are going out to the Norris family. Everybody, definitely send your prayers out to the Norris family, folks, right now. You know, nobody wants to see anybody injured. Definitely do not want to see him go out like that. First game of the season, sheesh. All right, the Lions have also been tweeted out. I also repost that quote and send our prayers. We're gonna send prayers. Send prayers.
And what stood out to me when he talked about just the staff in general, he talked about guys coming from different places, all coming together to collaborate. I think that's the fascinating thing about it. We talked numerous times tonight about Josh McDaniels coming back to this offense. But a guy like Thomas Brown that was an offensive coordinator, was an interim head coach for the Chicago Bears, a guy like Todd Downing, who was an offensive coordinator for the Tennessee Titans when he was there with Mike Vrabel. These are guys that have all been on the headset calling plays and doing it their way. So now you bring all of these football minds together and you're able to form the offense that we've been able to see tonight. Put up 41 points.
And I say what I like about the preseason, we get to do production meetings with the staff. And Stacey James, the head of PR, he's been here longer than me. I've been here longer than affiliated with the organization. He was in the meetings with Coach Vrabel. We said, we asked Coach Vrabel and Stacey James to do so. This be possible to keep this going again, just to get them to learn about these coaches, because it's a new staff. During a game.
I took this production meeting. I asked Coach Vrabel, what do you look for from your staff? What do you try to find? And he said, he said, of course I look, can they teach? Can they develop? And then can they build a connection with the players? And he said, I brought some guys that were in Tennessee with me. He said, I interviewed some new guys and I felt they brought those three things. He said, if you do those three things, you can coach for me. And I think the staff he's brought together, he's fallen in love with. These guys are out there doing it, they're developing guys. And you can hear when Thomas Brown talking about a guy like Deshaun playing every single position.
Yeah, right. We just posted it out. Send our thoughts and prayers out to the fam.
I'm not trying to pump tires here. We're doing a local team broadcast here, obviously. And we see good staffs. You guys have played with good coaching staffs. You see bad staffs. This sideline, when you watch it, it looks buttoned up. They're having fun. They're energetic. And like Coach Brown just said there, we asked Coach Brown earlier too. That initial 100-yard return gets you going in the game.
That 100-yard return that started the game, set the tempo, and definitely took a whole another level up again right quick up. All right.
That changes things in that wide receiver room.
It's constant coaching though. I mean, we keep doing these shots. You're not told us to do this and that. I'm be clear. Yeah, we're doing the local broadcast, but I'm saying things I've seen.
Yeah. And I think one of the biggest things is this all starts with the offensive talent. You tell me to go coach on the sideline right now, and you're going to be coaching a good group of guys. I'm going to be energetic. I'm going to be ready to go. So you think about the first play of the game tonight. Yeah, it was good blocking, but a lot of that had to do with they kicked the ball to a super talented guy, and Vrabel said it at half. When you got some kitty cats back there that can go, you have more effort blocking. You're doing more. So credit to this coaching staff. But again, I think a lot of this has to do with being a team that spent the most money in free agency. Going out there and picking and getting the right draft pick. That has a lot to do with it. And we're seeing the effects of that. When you have talent, you can win. I remember Coach Belichick used to tell us all the time. Good players, that's the only thing that helps you. Credit the players all the time. He said, if I'm a great coach and I coach a lot of non-talented players, a lot won't happen.
And Vrabel said it too. You learn not to lose games. You learn not to win games. And then, I mean, 2 4-1 teams back to back. It's hard not to believe that type of leadership on the sideline, that communication, is going to make a difference in a 10-game or 4th quarter when you win games. The opportunities have been there. They just haven't been close.
And Josh spoke about that. He said that's something we need to find out about our team. How to execute the game, how do we win when it's a 1-score game, 3-point game. So that's good.
41-18. Get the touchdown. Thomas Brown brought it. He won the big blue-white game. The inaugural blue-white game last Friday night. if you want to go to the Patriots road trip raffle, you can do it for your chance to travel to that city right there, New Orleans. That's right, Bourbon Street. Patriots are going to take on the Saints October 12th. And one lucky fan's going to receive an all-expense-paid trip or two to the Tampa game. Enter for a chance to win for just $10.
First getting on at the God for the hits of my life.
Purchase your tickets. Visit Patriots.com/community. Speaking of New Orleans, that guy right there, he had a big touchdown against him, man. I think it was, 10 seconds. We'll probably revisit that next week. Last play for the Vikings.
I can see Diggs begging Mike Vrabel to get out there against Minnesota next week. Minnesota. Let me get a piece of it.
Oh, heck, we're going to go to that fight. Nice job on our booth here.
We got Case Keenum back there at quarterback.
Throws up, look at the ankle, let us see. Don't tuck your head. Right, break the helmet off. And then he's good. He's gone. Takes the helmet off, pop the helmet. Pop it. Bang. There you go.
Let him see your face.
That's sort of getting paid at that point, right?
That's why he has a bucket hat on right now. He's used to not having a helmet.
I like it, former Maryland Terrapin right there.
Bucket hat and hood. That's a new look. All of New England get that look.
Shirt is already out.
Yeah.
All right, 31 years old, coming off an ACL, guys. You've seen guys come off ACLs. I mean, I've never seen a guy at this pace come off and look as good as I didn't believe the videos, the TikToks that you saw in the offseason, how he's working out. Obviously, when he's healthy, the production is there, the stats are there, 10-year vet. He's got to help this team, right?
We sat with him and talked after practice on Wednesday, and that was the first thing I said to him. Man, how the heck are you able to come back and look this good, this fast? And he said, I've just been working, I've been grinding. The one thing that was fun to talk to him about, he said, hey, I've been around a few different teams now. I've had some winning seasons. I can recognize the energy when I see it. And he said, being here, being around Drake May, being around Mike Vrabel, he said, we have some good energy going right now.
It is now 41-18, folks. As we get to the 7-minute 38 mark, Patriots are in beautiful. Beautiful control of this game right here. Preseason opener. Couldn't ask for nothing more. Patriots dominate.
During the production meeting last year, and he's in the hotel and he's taking the stairs because he doesn't get on elevators because he doesn't want anyone carrying him to the top. He's a glue type of guy that brings your locker room together, and in moments of seriousness, he can make situations light. And he's the type of guy that plays with a ton of energy every single time he's out there.
That's 22-yard strike to the taper. I'm going to bring Brian Porter back in here. Brian, you're starting to get a little bit of a rhythm here as Wolverine, right?
Yeah, no doubt about that. Great tempo on that play. They bring a little high low and a little inside pitch, and he got behind it. They slide down the edge, and he got behind the big play.
And continue to move the ball, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's no stopping this right there. Like we say, all gas for quarter 365. There's no let up. This is what you want. This is kind of what you want. You want this right here. You want to see the intensity that you're want. Like, you don't want them to let up off the gas. It's not a nope. And so far, Ben Woolridge, third string, the guy who's been quiet at camp, 9-12, 132 yards. Lone tutty. Now, both of the Commanders guys threw interception, turned the ball over, and salute to that defense for being available to receive the gift that keeps on giving. And guess what, Commanders? Thank y'all for the practice. We needed that test. I gave you more credit than this. However, it's a preseason. But this is opportunity for them to also evaluate their situation, because that was a team that was in the. It's a team that was in the postseason. I mean, in the NFC Championship game last year. So definitely, you want to know if was that a bust or I want to make sure, because tonight did not look like you came prepared for this show right here, guys. Sorry to say, 41-18. And we're getting down to that final countdown. Yes, folks. Welcome to the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective, and this is the Patriots and Commanders preseason opener, the Patriot Blitz, with your host, Jay Hoop Perspective. We all have something. I mean, it wasn't all clean. Of course, Braves is already pointing out the fact that there was some stuff that definitely they're going to be working on. We had a couple penalties in there. More or less, I'm happy that the defense is showing up, and guys who you want to get the opportunity to see, they're stepping up in a major way as well. This, ladies and gentlemen, is all three phases of football teachable moment right now. Take for tomorrow, and Braves and them can be using this to build them up, because this was a nice performance. Very nice performance. I just wish they would let us stream the games. It's preseason. Just cut us a break in the field. Let us make a little money. I know y'all like to watch the game, because I like to watch it too. But, let me clean out the phone, guys. We gotta clean up. Apparently, we have too much stuff on the phone, and I have not enough. What's it name? So I will take away a lot of stuff.
Drove down the field exactly. Zone responded the right way. So yes, he's going to get crushed in meetings tomorrow for the fumble, but then it should be followed up by the poise, the mentality to come back and drive the offense down to get a touchdown.
Whose shoes are we looking at here?
See, this is my problem. We're building this brand with Matt Collins, no shoes. He's done for the day. Take the shoes off. Feel as one with the ground. Yeah. Come on, Matt Collins.
Strong run.
I'm calling Matt Collins out. I wish I was going to the post-game pressure or the open locker room.
You're still allowed to do that. I can go to the fifth quarter for an hour after this.
He's got to protect those goals, man. They don't need anyone stepping on him down there with the all-white shoes on. Well, I will tell a quick Matt Collins story. We were in the facility Thursday, and Matt Collins is in the cafeteria. Someone drops a glass bottle, and so the glass goes, and everybody runs over. Matt was shoeless, and they're like, Matt, watch out. He was like, I'm fine. I'm used to this environment.
Matt Collins is a savage, y'all. That's going to be interesting, nevertheless, Patriot Nation, because guess what? We have a deep wide receiver room, and we got some guys in that receiver room.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Looks like Matt Collins has a job for life after football now.
Touchdown again. Run it up then. Let's run it up. Come on, we gonna run it up tonight. Them buds. Come on, man. Lower the shoulder, drop the boom. Let's go. Patriots in there going. Oh. Mm-hmm. I mean, my boy. It is what? 48-18. Just imagine what Mike's about to do with this team he had. Oh, folks, y'all can get ready for it. Y'all can get ready. Y'all can get ready for it. Mm-hmm. That was good. That offensive line. Our offensive line is found that, man, thank you. Finally, we have a product that we can look at and look forward to seeing. This is. Yeah. After Mike jumped in that fight the other day, they had that skirmish. There was a little chaos at camp. They came out here and they settled it on the field just like that. Showcase what we got. Man. Preseason or not, I agree with my boy. What you heard he said? Preseason or not, you go out there and drop 48 on a Friday night, y'all. Let's go. Whoa. Boy, them boys got that. Very good feeling. You can hang your head high with this one. And now we're on to Minnesota. I mean, we're actually getting good. Think about it. I thought this was going to be a more tougher test than what it actually seemed to be. Just for the fact that Jaden Daniels and that mobility and that offense that they're trying to build, I thought that was going to be on display. But however, it didn't show up nowhere. And his defense is definitely something to be reckoned with. I'm telling you now, I've been saying it, the bread and butter, a top 5 defense. I'm calling it now. We have a top 5 defense. Sheesh. Now, next week, with the Minnesota Vikings, that's going to be a test because we have a nice wide receiver core over there, minus Addison. And we got another rookie quarterback that we're going to be facing, J.J. McCarthy. So, hey, worst thing we can worry about is the Minnesota defense and how they operate. But that's another topic for another discussion. Tonight, it is all about those New England Patriots who dominated the Washington Commanders in preseason game 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you should do it. Also, in other breaking news, the Atlanta Falcons and Detroit Lions game was suspended due to injury to safety Maurice Norris, who was taken off the field in an ambulance. Stay tuned, stay clutch for more of that in Fight News. But right now, folks, if you're a Patriots fan, you're happy right now. You already know. Salute to that. They're already going to X right now. I'm posting to get out of my way. The Patriots, folks, I gotta say, the Patriots they dominated. They dominated tonight, folks. They dominated. That was a nice performance, I will say. It was very good. And it's still good. We got 2 minutes left in this game, guys. It is. Oh, wow. Just think about it. You know, I can't stream it, but I give you the live coverage of it. What they going in there. Man, we have. You guys can officially put it in your notes. It's Victory Friday. All right, what do we got? Hold on, we got an update. What we got? Ooh, definitely gotta add that to the storyline. Let you know. All right, New England Patriots taking that to the bank, y'all. They're taking it to the bank, y'all. They're not playing. They're not playing. They are not playing at all, folks. Let's see. Wait, one more. So, yet again, like I said, 48-18, 2 minutes left. First preseason game at Gillette, and the Patriots, awesome, have dominated. This is what you want to see. It's what I came over here to do. It's what I love it. So, stay tuned, stay clutch, folks.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach. And you can stay tuned after tonight's game for a MyToyota.com postgame report.
We definitely will be getting going to snatch up some highlights. I guess we can snatch some highlights to play from the rewind it back. However, we got to get that other news because I definitely want to know what's on with my boy in Detroit. Like, I want to know how it happened. All right, guys, we might well go. This is in the books right here, guys. The New England Patriots already got that one. Come on, man, we got that. We got that. We got the air horn now. Yeah, we got the air horn now. Oh my. The Patriots are now officially 2025. There you go. Finish strong. You don't want to stop. No, keep that same intensity. Good one. Good one. Yeah. It's not too good for the Commanders, but hey, Washington, y'all had it last year. Y'all did jump in. This is us. Yeah. The statue come out tonight. Brady's in the building. They literally worked it. Braves, good job. Good job. Good job, I must say. This right here, folks, is a good job. You couldn't ask for much. Oh, here we go with that. That what I mean. Special teams, good job. Special teams, damn good job. The defensive pieces they put into place are definitely game changers. There it is. It's in the books, folks. The first preseason game officially goes to the New England Patriots. That's right. Those 4-13 Patriots from last year, that's not them. It's preseason. But the Patriots, they showed us a whole lot of improvement. That is a beautiful game, folks. That is the game. The Patriots. That's how you start. They just tweeted that out. Dropped it right there, New England Patriots. That's how you start. I agree with you. Thank you, New England, for that. Because that right there, folks, was a beautiful game. A nice execution.
Fourth. And William Abreu is a grown-ass man.
There we go. Let's see the replies. Let's get the reply. Let's get the responses. Let's see what the responses is. All right.
Come hear my thoughts.
Uh-huh.
We will definitely
There go Kobe. Patriots Global. Y'all make sure y'all check out Patriot Global. Make sure you check out hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. Patriot Daily. Man, just know. And also please come over here to the CSM365 because we have the Patriot Blitz series. The entire season, we'll be covering the Patriots. They are winners tonight, folks. The final from Foxborough. The Patriots dominate the Washington Commanders. It was, from start to finish, a very good game. And of course, we got highlights. We have highlights. We have the highlights coming. Now, let's get to the board here. Hold on. Let me move that out the way. Wait. Let's see. Where we at? Right now. Okay, folks. Now. Oh, right here, folks. We have. Look at it right here. Ben Woolrich. Not lying. Did not see this one coming. The boy did a nice job. No interceptions. This is what we look at. No turnovers. Over here, look at this. Turn the ball over. Not good. Ramondre 7-36. Larison 7-35. Antonio Gibson 6-26. Terrell Jennings 6-19. Henderson was 1-18. Drake May even got the 2 scoops for the 16. Josh Dobbs 1-2. Jalen Pope 1-1. Not bad when you look at the running game. Went 153 yards, 31 total carries, 4 touchdowns from the run game. 4 tutties. That's a nice move right there, guys. Nice. All right, let's get to the receiving. Look at it. 6-50, 2-48. The guys, they're trying to put the name in the hat to make a claim. Chisholm, Giles, Webb, and Bell. Then we have Henderson, he got in the mix. Antonio Gibson. Mac Hollins, he didn't do anything with 0. Austin Hooper. Williams didn't do anything. Javon Baker. However, the guys you want to see, they got it done. They got it done today, folks. They got it done. And that's what you can ask for right there. Right. Drake May had a fumble, lost a fumble. Okay, not that bad. No. Defensive wise, everybody seemed to be on their things. And did we get any sacks? Let's see. Sacks. No sacks, looks like. Okay. All right, interception. Jordan Polk got one. DJ James, definitely wanted to see DJ James do his thing. The boy been representing since he stepped in for Christian Gonzalez, and he has definitely started to blossom. Definitely good. Now Travion Henderson with that opening kickoff, 100 yards right there. Set it up. Welcome to the NFL, my boy. Beautiful work right there. So Patriots dominated. Look, all three stages. Kicking game was on par. Parker Romo, he had from 57. They, didn't have a problem with that. Punting wise, decent. So, folks, you look at tonight's stats and you really get some work to be done, definitely. But you got to be happy with the fact that you dropped 48 on preseason. Yes, the Patriots are there. Detroit and Atlanta game, like I said, was suspended. Detroit was winning 17-10. The Cleveland Browns beat the Carolina Panthers 30-10. Indianapolis lost to Baltimore, and they also did lose Anthony Richardson with a finger injury. However, stay tuned for that information because I think it's not that serious. But Daniel Jones will come in and definitely steal the show. Philly and Cincinnati had a nice one as well. The Raiders and the Seahawks tied. Funny. Tomorrow we have the Giants in Buffalo and Houston in Minnesota. Who else we got? Folks? What else we got? Right. Pittsburgh and Jacksonville, Dallas and the Rams, Tennessee, Tampa Bay, Jets and the Green Bay, Kansas City, Arizona, Denver, and the 40. So we're back. Might as well go ahead and call it. We're back, folks. We're back. Football is officially here. Even though it's preseason, you get the feel and the chills and the thrills of this. 48-18, the Patriots definitely dominated the Commanders, guys. Whoa. You mean tell me these boys look, they just put on a clinic, folks. They put on a clinic tonight, and I am thoroughly happy that my Patriots. Salute to those. Salute to Mike Vrabel. First win as a head coach. Said in the in our Swellcast podcast I did this week, I said this is the template that we're going to be running with. And Braves, well, let's say he ain't afraid to drop his and go for the move. That right there, let us know. Now we have Minnesota on a upcome for the next preseason match. However, I'm not too much going to worry about that. However, this is going to be a good test for our secondary, definitely. And I'm going to have to go and see what J.J. McCarthy's been up to because, I mean, my bud is coming back from injury. He missed this rookie season now. And we definitely want to look and see Drake do a little more, get a little more, I guess, time in the pocket because it's preseason. You want to kind of keep things relatively clean, and I can't say enough of what we've all witnessed, folks. We witnessed a domination of a good foe. I said this would be a good test because the mobility of the quarterback and the quickness of the offense and what they had did last season. However, what happened last year ain't what happened this year. Did not look like it. So, matter of fact, you know what we can do? We can go over there and get these post-game press conferences for y'all. Let's get to that. How about that? Yes, how about that? Let's do that. Let me get that for you. Let's get that for you. All right. Hold on. Stop down right there, guys. All right. And all at once. We almost done. Sorry. Yes. Welcome back to the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective. This is the CSM365 Breakdown. Patriots, Commanders, preseason game 1. Patriots dominated game 1 in stellar fashion, 48-18, folks. And now we are going to go to the press. Let's go check out the press conference. Let's get to that. Guys. So I'm gonna stay tuned, stay clutch. We at CSM365 Patriots Blitz. It's Jay's Perspective, baby. Let's get to it. All right. If y'all have not known, I have not seen or watched, this is a worthy watch, guys. Check it out, folks. Go ahead and check it out. It is good. All right, here we go. We get to the press conference right now, folks. We have Mike Vrabel.
We're going to need better from him, and I think he knows that, and that's obvious. So, it wasn't there, and you just have to be able to find a way to get rid of the football or take a sack and punt and play defense. But to the defensive credit, they
go full screen.
forced the field goal. I think that was missed maybe, but
all right. And I think I have to mute.
Sudden change opportunity.
I mute this over here, right?
Right over here, Mike. DJ James continues to have a solid summer. Just your impression of him and the interception tonight, and then the work he continues to do for you.
I think that it's always exciting to see players that take advantage of opportunities. And since DJ was one of the players that was here for rookie minicamp, but I would say that since that day and that weekend, he's continued to improve. And I think he's taken advantage of that. And so I'm always for players that get better, take coaching. It's on them, obviously, to improve, and so that's all to DJ's credit. And so I'm excited for him that he can put it into work and then start to see it translate onto the field.
Mike.
Hi.
I can't imagine a lot of instances of you going outside the stadium 90 minutes before kickoff, but how important was it for you to be at Tom's ceremony, and what was it like for you being there and quickly getting back into the game mode?
Well, I think it made it a little easier just because it was, it's a preseason game and there's maybe probably not as much going on. I mean, there's still the schedule and everything and meeting with the officials and the team and the coaches. But, I mean, it was always important for me to be out there. And, I thought you saw the amount of people that were there to support him, people on the commander side, former teammates, just having somebody like that be a part of this organization, pretty unique, pretty special. So glad that I was able to be a part of it for a little bit.
Hi, Mike. I'm curious, with Will Campbell and Jared Wilson, I'm curious how you thought they did on the left side tonight, because it seemed like on the fumble that they might have missed that block, but at the same time, Will Campbell and they were pushing guys forward. So just how you thought they did overall.
Well, I mean, I think the play demeanor showed, and I think that there was a game maybe that, a pass rush game, it looked like to me, and those are something that we'll continue to work hard on. We were able to pick them up in the practice. They ran a few of them over there against us in practice. We just have to be able to carry that execution into the game. But I certainly did see their play demeanor kind of stand out, and I think that that's a good place to start is with that and being downfield and finishing through the whistle and everything.
So we have Vrabes.
We embrace here.
We got Vrabes on the mic, y'all. Yes, we do got Vrabes on.
Like we saw Jalen Polk leave to the locker room after the
Okay, making sure we
curious if there's an update.
Having no technical difficulty here.
No update right now.
I'm gonna shut up.
He'll get more testing and see our doctors, and wasn't able to finish the game.
Mike, obviously you want to establish consistency in the preseason and in training camp. So how important is it for you that on this first game, only 2 penalties for 15 yards?
Well, we had a couple that were, really offsetting, so we still fouled them. It wasn't like we were really, really clean. I thought operationally we were pretty good. Felt like everybody was on the same page in substitution and getting in and out of the huddle. And they don't huddle, they sub, and sometimes they stand over it, and sometimes they don't. So I felt like defensively that was a good challenge for us to be able to play a game like that with a team that really doesn't want to huddle. And but when you can have that many, we had a few kickoff returns and did not have any penalties there. We had the one that was offsetting on the punt. Those are critical because there's so much field position that gets changed when you have penalties on punt returns and kickoff returns. So it's a good start. It's a good start for everything that we were talking about, and give us somewhere to coach. We'll have to tackle better, and we'll have to throw the football better going forward. But I thought that this was a good place to start.
Javon Baker made a couple of special teams tackles, and I thought you were encouraged by that on the sideline. But is it good to see someone who's trying to contribute in more than one phase in terms of trying to make the team?
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. When you have players, and especially receivers, that can create a role and they can help you and they can be big and physical and everything that we see out of Javon as a receiver, when you can embrace that and they can embrace that as special teams players, guys that are big and physical and fast and willing, that translates to special teams. So excited and just happy for Javon, just being able to go out there and contribute. And when you do those things, your teammates get excited, and hopefully his confidence continues to grow.
Mike, over here. You mentioned the passing game is something you can improve. I was wondering, obviously it's early, but what did you think contributed to that, whether it was separation?
I mean, I think the way that the game kind of unfolded with the kickoff and, going for a touchdown and, defensive turnover. And, I felt like we had some opportunities. Maybe the ball was batted. I thought we had CJ for a touchdown there. He was open. And then just the protection, I guess, on the third down. So it wasn't like we had a whole lot of opportunities early. We were able to kind of convert and score, running the football. And then, Drake scrambled, right? So, again, I'm all for him using his ability to run, when it's there, and you saw him slide, and then you saw him be able to run in the end zone. So, maybe just kind of how the game unfolded early. We hit some passes late. I think Ben settled down. I was excited to see him settle down and, hit some passes. And John Giles, who bust his tail to block and play special teams, and, had a huge catch there. And felt everybody played, which I'm excited for. And, we talked about there were some players that didn't get to play on Wednesday or practice, and that they were going to get an opportunity on Friday night. And I was happy to see them take advantage of it, and proud that they could be excited about it.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, guys.
Drake May is next. Raise your hand if you want to. We'll go Dan Roach in the back.
Hey, Drake, just a thought on getting out there. Stadium, Tom Brady night, the game action, and just your thoughts on what you were able to accomplish.
Yeah, I think, shout out to the fans. That was a great turnout. I mean, that's, felt like a real game atmosphere. You get the same jitters rolling out there. Obviously a big celebration for number 12. That's a pretty cool statue they put out there. I was able to listen to a little bit of his speech. That was pretty cool. So, honoring him and what he's done for this organization, speaks for itself. But for the fans tonight, how about that? They showed out, and I think what the guys did tonight, had everybody playing hard, blocking, tackling, running around. And I think, just kind of full 4 quarters, I thought we, kept playing. And I think we're kind of, starting to, build something that we're, starting to build the identity. And that's what Coach is talking about. And I get to do my part of protecting the football. So.
I know you were very complimentary of Efton Chisholm over the course of the spring, his work he did during the OTAs. I know you guys didn't have a chance to connect tonight, but from the sideline, what did you see from him and maybe his overall growth over the course of the summer? Yeah,
he's a baller. I mean, he loves coming up, asking me questions about routes and things. He loves talking football. He's just a football player, and you saw it tonight, making plays. Glad he got in the end zone, and then almost should have got in the end zone again on the screen. He got chased down, but I think just blocking hard, doing all the right things. I think that kind of is what we're preaching in the offensive room. You do keep doing things the right way and keep showing up. You're going to get rewarded.
Hey, Jake, over here, just how disappointing was it to start sort of with that fumble on the
Yeah,
first drive? What happened
I mean, I was excited to get out there, and Travion takes it the 100 yards. It was pretty sweet. But, you got a little bit of drive going, third down, and, just can't do that, my first time out. Just have to put a damper. I'm glad we responded well that next drive. But, same time, I'm glad it's something that I can control, but at the end of the day, you just can't put the defense in that position, when games, matter and during the season. And, I told, those guys, it's on me. We got to get back out there, and, glad I was able to get another series going.
Hey, Drake, imagine, especially as quarterback, one of the top priorities in the preseason is avoiding a big contact and staying in good condition. But when it comes to using your legs, how much is the balance of, well, I don't want to take off, run, get too much contact versus, well, if they're going to give me all that green grass, I got to take it?
I think, when they play man or they're, down in the red zone and sitting back in zone and, playing too high, I got to, play football. That's, my natural instinct. Obviously wish you could have, hit some more passes, but at the same time, I thought we were running the ball well all night, and there's a even balance of, them accounting for, me being able to run a little bit. And I thought I got down, and on the first third down scramble, and then in the red zone, like I said, I'm going to go out there and play football.
Drake, you mentioned it a little bit, but just take us through your reaction to seeing Travion Henderson on that first play, just take it 100 yards on that kickoff return.
Yeah, I think it's different with the kickoff rule now. You think, teams are going to want to, tackle and not get 35-yard line. So it's going to be a chance for some returns. And, man, it's like a lightning bolt. He was, I saw the crease and, knew he was gone. So, pretty cool. The first time he touched football, it's a touchdown. And then, credit the guys that did the blocking up front. That's, special teams. And all three phases. I think special teams got a chance to be big for us this year.
Hey, Drake, just going back to the end of the first drive, plays like that where you're trying to extend, do you feel like that's more just instinct, like you were talking about reflex, or is there kind of a deliberate thought on that play of what you were trying to do?
No, yeah, it's instinct. It's just the first time I got hit since back in the last week 17. So it's instinctive, and I'm gonna try to do my best and not get hit. But I'm gonna do my part of standing in there and delivering throws, and know it's gonna happen. But yeah, I think it's instinctive, just playing football, and obviously trying to get the ball in the other guy's hands because they're better runners than I am. But just keeping defense honest.
In your first answer, you mentioned the optimism you have with the group this year. Is it possible to get a sense for who and what this team is this early, and what's driving that?
Yeah, I think you just got to continue to work at it every day, every week. Learn from it, learn from the tape. That's what the biggest thing I've seen these guys. They want to get better. They're asking questions. There's a lot of football talk around the locker room. I think that's just something that you like seeing. I think the optimism for me is, these guys, like I said in the previous one, we want to win. And, it starts with the head coach, the intensity. You see the guys up front, especially the first offensive line group, that was me. I was, talking and handing it off and just watching them kind of set the tone early up front. That kind of gets me excited and gets me pumped up. You see guys, talking trash until the whistle, and that's what you want. That's what you want around the locker room. You want those guys. And it's easy for me to get excited, playing with guys like that beside me.
Last question, Mike Reese in the back. Hey Drake, when you think about Ramondre and Travion and Antonio, the three backs there, how would you sort of describe the way they from your view?
Yeah, I think it's it's tough on the defense. They all can make you miss. They can run over you. They can catch balls out of the backfield. So it's going to be challenging for us on when to use them and how to use them, and getting them the ball. So we got to get those guys open in space. They're great football players, and you see two of them in the kickoff return. I don't know who they're going to kick it to. Both of them are pretty had big ones tonight. So excited to have them beside me, and I think the best thing about them, they're smart. They're good in pass pro. They're good when running the football. That's that's obvious, but routes, and I think pass pro, they're willing to block. That's what just something you look for in a quarterback. Is he going up in the A gap, like, man, I got to go do this. Those guys are like, I'm going to protect the guy behind me. And that's what, like I said, it's pretty cool and fires me up. So, thank y'all.
Plan to have Henderson, James, and Chisholm still. Locker room's open.
Travion, just take us through, people, some hadn't even gotten to their seats yet when you took off. What was that feeling like? Take us through the whole run, and what was the celebration like with your teammates afterwards?
Yeah, shoot, I was surprised myself, but, I give all thanks to God. I can't do what I do on the field without him. He's my strength when I go out there. And I give thanks to my teammates, the guys up front. They did a good job of blocking things up front and clearing the path for me.
All right, hey, don't worry. I got
someone
the
getting into
post
their first live game action in the NFL,
some kind of way. I'm looking at it. It's
high
like
school,
late.
college,
But
always
we
looking
have
for
post
that
game
first
press
moment in the
conference
NFL.
here.
What was it like finally getting to touch the ball and then
Stay
having a
tuned,
moment
stay
like
clutch.
that?
Thank y'all for tuning in. It
Yeah.
is CSM365 breakdown.
Like I said, man, I just thank God because
Jay,
this is
perspective,
something
baby.
since I was a little kid, something I've been dreaming about, to be in this position, to be given this opportunity. And so I'm thankful. I'm just trying my best to take advantage of every opportunity I get. And so, but man, it's amazing, man, to be here, to be at an organization like this, such as the Patriots. And so, yeah, I'm excited, to continue to go forward, with the season.
What's going through your mind when that run is starting, and at what point do you realize I have an opportunity to take this to the house?
Shoot, or it's a lot of nerves, and so I try to take the time before the game, to just pray and cast my worries, give it to God, and just ask that He just may have His way, whatever He wants, however it goes, that I may just come out thankful no matter what. And so, but when I got the ball, yeah, honestly, like I said, I wasn't even expecting that, and then when I saw the crease, it was on from there, and so, yeah.
Trevion, many young players have their ups and their downs in camp when they come into the NFL. I heard you describe tonight as someone who was the same player every day at practice. That suggests consistency. How does a young player like yourself manage consistency in this level every day?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that helped me is, my purpose and the reason why I play this game. God calls me to work as heartily as for Him, and not to please men. And so I just try to come in with that mindset. Being in the NFL, being a young guy, second-round draft pick, it's a lot of pressure. And sometimes it's hard. With that pressure being on you. But the biggest thing is just I try to keep my eyes on the Lord. I know no matter I can come out here and give it everything that I got. And whether I have a good practice, good game, bad game, I know God loves me and He's always here with me. And so that just motivates me to just keep going every day. I have my ups and downs as well. Some practices are good, some practices are bad, but I just try to keep learning and getting better.
When did you realize you had it? You had
Right, forgive me, folks, for
look
technical
up a couple times
difficulties.
at
I
the video
know.
screen? It looked like you looked up to
We
see
got it.
if
Exclusive
people were coming
content
at
for
you.
you
Yeah,
tonight.
I thought the kicker was going to get me, so I had to
So
make
stay
sure I
tuned,
hit the
stay clutch.
gas.
Thank you for tuning in to the
Yeah, that's when I
CSM365
knew I got
Breakdown
the answer.
Podcast with Jay's perspective.
What do you think the Patriots have in the running back room with yourself, Ramondre, and Antonio, and how do you see each other kind of complementing one another?
Yeah, I think we do a good job of just feeding off one another energy. I know in practice those guys motivate me. You don't always come out of practice motivated, and but seeing other guys go and just competing with other guys, it pushes me a lot. It helps me get going, and so and same with the game. I know it's just one game so far, but just seeing Ramondre start off, seeing Antonio get in there, just feeding off that energy. I think we all do a good job of doing so. Appreciate y'all.
Efton, we talked to you earlier in camp about you just smiling all the time. Looks like you're smiling again. How much fun was that for you? What were your thoughts on your NFL debut and what you were able to accomplish?
Yeah, it was awesome, super surreal. You kind of walk out the tunnel with everyone. Been a blessing, to be here, and I don't take it for granted. I got to go out there and play, so definitely super awesome, super thankful for the opportunity.
Efton, walk us through that screen pass where I don't think you scored, but you came, you were, I guess, tackled inside the 5.
Yeah, just knew it was coming to me and knew I had to get vertical, go try to get the first down, or I don't exactly remember what down it was, but I wanted to just kind of get vertical, let the lineman get out there, block for me, and kind of just go make things happen.
After the position that you're in, how do you balance the pressure of trying to make the most out of every opportunity when coaches are watching, and at the same time not let that pressure get under your skin and affect your ability to play your game?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's football. We've been playing our whole lives, and for me, I kind of just think about it like I'm back at my high school or back in my college, and go out there and just play, let loose, be free, because once you start overthinking, overanalyzing stuff, kind of can catch up to you. So just kind of being loose, being free, and just going out and playing.
And then Drake may mention you block your butt off, and that's something you're usually close to the formation. So I'm curious, what's your mentality as a blocker, and why is that so important for your game specifically?
I mean, it kind of started in high school. My coaches were always honest about blocking. We're never going to get the ball if we don't block, and so I kind of always just doing all the little details. I feel like just being a receiver that can block, that can open up opportunities to get on the field. So whatever I can do to help the team, I feel like I said it before, but if I'm blocking, if I got a full cross block, whatever it is, man, I love blocking. So just trying to be around the game.
Efton, Coach Variable said that your play strength is something that stood out to him today. How much pride do you take in that? And is that something that can't really fully come out until like games?
Yeah, I think anytime, you kind of get a compliment from the head coach, it's definitely, I appreciate that from him, but I feel like just playing hard, that's kind of what I pride myself on, and the little details, and going out there and doing everything I can. So I feel like when I got the ball, I got to it kind of achieve, like kind of we talked about in the blocking. I try to show that in the block running and blocking and the route running, whatever it is, kind of playing hard.
Efton, can you just sort of sum up the whole camp to this point, like thinking about some of the highs and how you've navigated the
Absolutely, definitely. Ups and downs. Just being a rookie, trying to understand the NFL and different defense. Technology, the business side, trying to deal with that. But man, it's been the biggest blessing and the biggest honor in the National Football League. I don't think I'm not taking it for granted. I hope the guys in the locker room aren't either. But man, percent. Just taking that each day, opportunity presents itself, trying to take advantage of it. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you guys.
All right, that is the end of it, folks. Thank y'all for tuning in. It has been preseason game 1. New England Patriots victorious in their preseason opener. And we would definitely have clips and highlights, especially the 100-yard opening kick return. Salute to that man right there. Chisholm as well. He had a good one. Ben Rovich. Hey, when I talk about Ben, he came through clutch in the end. Drake, he spoke about his fumble. Yeah, kind of expected that, when the game kind of is like that. Because he said the last time he got hit was in 17. So Drake was definitely getting the jitters off. I mean, it's a difference from the joint practice to the actual game. So I'm glad that was acknowledged, and I'm glad that they're going to be having. It's good film. It's good film. You definitely can improve upon what you see on film. And I already know Braves is looking at it. We're just getting the highlights, the game highlights. Hey, man. The takeaways, the defense side, they did their thing. No capping. Well, that's going to do it for me, folks. We will have our podcast posted and up. Stay tuned, stay clutch. Thanks for the pull up. It has been great. It is New England Patriots. Woo! Destroying the Commanders. Appreciate you.